really wish her the best in what she's doing because I know it's difficult to be a single mother.
And Andrea is making sure that she is a single mother with a bag. Hey everyone, it's your sister Roland, and all I need is a few minutes to talk about um Draya Michele, aka Draya Michele, announcing on International Women's Day that she's expecting a little girl with her boyfriend. I think they boyfriend and girlfriend. But whether they're boyfriend or girlfriend, her and Jalen Green of the Houston Rockets are expecting a baby. And why this is trending is because the young man, Jalen Green, he is 22 years old. And she has a son that is, I believe, his exact same age or maybe near his age because she had a child, I believe, at 17, if I'm not mistaken. So it's kind of ugh, weird. But then when you see women who have not had successful relationships, they usually brag or they usually are comfortable. You see that's not comfortable, but they start dating younger men because they say younger, that's who always, coming at them, younger men. Not thinking that maybe this younger man is after me because he want a notch in his belt just to say that he was with an older woman. But nope, they take it as, oh, he just want to be with me. And with Drea, she she did had her first son when she was younger. And then I believe when she didn't even give birth yet, that supposedly, allegedly, the father went to jail. So she kind of had to do it by on her own. And I believe when the because there's some reports out there, I'm not sure how true this is, but this is when she was dating Chris Brown, and she has dated a whole lot of people. She left the little boy with TV dinners. She left him like a week, and she went supposedly partying, and she got arrested, for endangerment of a child because the child tried to call her, didn't pick up the phone, and then so he just ended up calling the police, and the police found him in a filthy apartment, and he was eating TV dinners every single day. So that was her first child. Seems like she made a decision she will not, certain stuff she won't go through again because, and before I even start, I did not know this young lady had 3 kids. Well, she's gonna have 3 kids by 3 different men because she always comes off as she thinks she's better than people. I don't know. She gives off that persona that she's better than people, but then you're not. I can certain people, there's not a you have a child. It's not an ideal situation. It's not an ideal situation, and some people try not to repeat the same mistake. But she does it over and over again. But the only difference is she makes sure that she has kids with somebody that is will be able to guarantee a monthly or bi-weekly check to her to take care of her and the child or the children. She made sure of that. She made sure she's not going to go through what she went through when she was young because she has a Dallas Cowboy football player, and now she has a Houston Rockets basketball player. So I'm not sure she's gonna juggle football and basketball, or she's gonna go to hockey or to baseball. But she always comes off to me. She always comes off like she thinks she's better than people. I don't know. Maybe it's me. And going back to this young man, people might see him as a victim. I don't see him as a victim. I don't see any of them as a victim. He probably wanted to do this to get a notch in his belt to see, he bagged this, older woman, this older woman that, has, that looks, she's beautiful. She has a nice shape. He bagged her. And, a lot of people don't like to use protection. So let's raw dog each other, and then the baby come in the midst of this. where there was never even an established connection other than a sexual connection. And then children come in the midst of this. And then when children come in the midst of this, or they spend time with each other, they find out they liked each other, they probably was attracted to each other, or maybe they were attracted to each other, but they really don't like each other. But a child is in the midst of this. And this is how a lot of these athletes and some of these men with money that, didn't have, when they didn't have anything. Most of the time when they don't have anything, you may be able to give them some advice and they're able to retain it. But when they have money, that money make it impossible to reason with young men like this. So with young men like this, when they have talent, they more focus on, be a good football player, be a good basketball player, be the best at what you can be, but do not prepare them for the type of women that's going to be after them. Because this is why these young men cannot establish generational wealth, because they get mixed up with the wrong type of woman, marry the wrong type of woman, be with the wrong type of woman, procreate with the wrong type of woman. And I mean, 5, 10 years down the line, they have a bunch of kids they never have any connection with because they never connected with the mother. It doesn't, and it's so unfortunate. And these kids have to suffer the consequences of people just, having a good time. And some people will say, "Oh, people need to mind their business. Oh, they love each other and stuff like that." If this was love, you would have make sure that, I mean, first of all, you have a ring. I mean, after you already had a child, child number one, the father wasn't there. Child number two, the father was there but didn't work out. Now you're on child number three, and not sure if this is even going to work out, because this is a very young man. How mature is he to be that provider and father to your daughter that's going to be here, and role model to your other sons? You understand? So if it was love, you would be like, you wouldn't only be focused on, hey, let me bag this young player. Most likely thinking, since he's young, he has time. He has a lot of time to make money in his league. But you, besides a sexual connection, there's nothing. And when you think you could put it on him, there's somebody else younger than you, more fit than you, more beautiful than you, that could put it on even more. And is he mature enough to say, you know what? I have a daughter. I need to make this work with my daughter's mother or whatever. I want to be a good guy. Is he mature enough to don't give into those temptations? Very soon we'll see, because there's always a paparazzi lurking somewhere and get ready with a camera or videotape to take pictures. So we'll see. But this is, young ladies, this is not the way to go. Even older women that are looking for young men, this is not the way to go. You had a first child, it was not an ideal situation, didn't work out. You had a second child, it was not, maybe it was an ideal situation, but it still ended up not working out. Now is a third relationship. But did you do anything different so that you can get a different result? Only time will tell if she did anything different. But securing the bag, I mean, there are people that are willing to do whatever it takes for them, to secure the bag. Some people, they, they work their butts off, they do different things, they do different businesses so that they can secure the bag for their family and their children or whatever it may be. They go to school, they work, and do what they have to do to get their degree. Some people, they figure out another way. Just like when she was with Chris Brown, if that is true, she was just trying to connect herself with all type of different people, because a lot of stuff people do is out of fear. The fear, I don't want to go back to the place that I was before, so I'm willing to do whatever it takes, that willing to do whatever it takes, be with whomever, so I don't ever have to be back in that situation. Some people do it the right way, the good way, where they could look in the mirror, they could hold their head up high. Some people, oh well, you can't judge me, I do whatever I want, I'm grown and stuff like that. But can you really hold your head up? The only difference she did is she chose younger. She went younger, but choosing younger, did she even consider this young man who is with you and who decided to have a child with you? You know, when people start to clown him, when people really start to clown him, because Drea was with many different people publicly. When people just started clowning about that, when people started clowning about him um being in the nursing home and he had to be pushing her in the wheelchair, you know, different ways people clown it. Is he strong enough to stand up to these people? Is he strong enough to still be with you and not let those things get to him, and then that's what he used to start seeing other people? People, you see, people don't think about these things. They just think about one goal. That's all they have, that one goal, but they don't see different factors that may affect them from getting that goal. Anyway, that's all I had to say about the situation. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in another video. Bye.